What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. If you guys are new to this channel, I am a twin and we're the Murillo twins, but this is my solo channel. So this is my boyfriend Ramiro, if you guys don't know.
How are you guys?
We mostly do videos together on this channel and like vlog and stuff when it's just like us. So for the title of this video, I thought that I would do an assumptions video because I know a lot of you guys had a lot of assumptions when I first started bringing him around, and I'm like, let's just get to the bottom of it and answer all these assumptions that you guys have with the truth. So do you know what this video kind of is?
Yeah, you explained it. I'll be good.
So do you get it?
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, so no one's gonna get butthurt. We're gonna do the best we can to answer all the questions you guys have. Not questions, because they're just assumptions, but we're gonna clarify them for you guys. So I have a few I asked you guys on Instagram. I'll link our IGs down below. So I always have that on all of my descriptions, so make sure you guys like read the descriptions and stuff. I gotta grab my beer because every time I do a sit down video or any like, yeah, basically any sit down video, I need a beer.
Yeah, you like, or a shot. You always do like, oh wow.
Not a shot, but I like
taking.
The edge off with a beer. So I thought I'd do this sit down video like comfy. I have my little fuzzy socks right here, and just on some chill shit, you know. Sorry guys, if you guys see me with chamoy anywhere, just try to, yeah, ignore it. Okay, so first assumption, he was using you. Clearly I was wrong. So I know like a lot of you guys, since I kind of public my relationship, even my last relationship, you guys thought that, like, you know, you guys probably had the same assumption from him. And but yeah, I always got like good vibes from him because like we never like met on the internet or planned anything out. It was more like, it was
on
just
some chill on some real shit. And I didn't know you from
what?
I met you in person, so it wasn't like,
yeah, so I just felt
plotting to get with you or something.
Yeah, it was nothing like that. If anything, I feel like I was the one that was like feeling him. Well, obviously you were feeling me.
You were plotting, remember?
He was feeling me too, but I was like, oh my god, like I love his vibe. Like I love how he's just so respectful, a gentleman. Like
we both plotted. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. So someone had asked, someone else's assumption was that Ramiro wishes I was more conservative. What do you think, babe?
Well, I mean, I can't, you know, I mean, she hears me out every now and then. There'll be stuff where she's like, she's fucking with me that she's really gonna wear, but she doesn't. But it's just stuff to show me. But most of the stuff she puts on, I mean, a lot of people wear it. They're just, some girls don't look as good as she does. I don't know.
I just feel like he knows how my style is, because I've told him this from the beginning. I'm like, you've always known how my style is, and I like being extra. And like sometimes he'll be like, oh my god, here you go with these outfits, but then like he accepts it. He just deals with
it's like, I mean, to me, I see it like it's her sport. Like I like to play soccer. I like to watch sports. Like
this is definitely my sport.
To her, like getting ready is the same thing as me watching a football game or a basketball game or anything like that. So, you know, it's something that she enjoys. Even getting ready, even if it's 2-3 hours. I don't know how she does that shit, but
that's why
she can do it
too.
And it always puts her in the mood to go, you know, somewhere to eat. Yeah. She wants to doll up so we can go somewhere. So I mean, it's pretty cool. And I you know, I'm just chilling, doing something around the house while she gets ready. So
yeah, I love doing stuff like that. Like this for real is a sport.
But for anybody, if a girl's getting ready, for sure, don't plan nothing. If you're thinking about leaving at 3 in the afternoon, you better tell her at 10 a.m.
Yep.
Because that shit does not work.
Yep.
If I say that 3, we ain't leaving till 7.
He knows now, guys.
So I gotta. If we have any plans, you gotta let them know.
This has actually been an argument because he wants to like surprise me out of nowhere and be like, let's go, and I'm like, I'm not even ready, so no, like, you can't ever do something like that. You always gotta tell me ahead of time so I know, because like I had to, you know, be cute. The assumption is that I'm his sugar mama.
What is that?
I think this one is just so funny because like I feel like because like I'm in the YouTube world and an influencer on IG and stuff, like everybody just thinks that like I'm this, you know.
Everybody thinks everybody's a millionaire for some weird reason.
And that like, cause he's not in the YouTube world or anything like that, like he's just broke.
There's good jobs out there without YouTube for like, working class people.
It's just funny to me. I mean, I guess I can see why people think that, because it's just what you guys see. But no, I'm not his sugar mama. Hell no, I would never.
I'm her sugar daddy. That's what it is.
No. I feel like me and him like to like, sometimes I'll be like, whenever I do feel like it, I'll be like, I'll pay or something like that, or we'll fight because I want to pay. But that's like when I feel like it. And then like he always like spoils me with like stuff, and then I will, whenever I want, like I'll be like, oh, I'll get you some shoes or whatever, like. But
I do notice with her, you guys might think she's hella high maintenance like that, like she asks for stuff and this and that, but she never asks stuff like that. It's always she'd rather go do something with me than you know, her go, babe, I want this purse.
I swear I'm not a asking material person. I feel like
she loves gifts, don't get her wrong.
Yeah, I do, obviously, but I feel like it's crazy. What?
That you keep pushing the camera.
Oh, it's crazy because I feel like in the beginning when I did start making money off social media, I'm like, I want this bag, I want like all this. And I feel like ever since I got with him, I feel like my mindset has changed in what I want in life. Instead of just buying myself designer and this, like I'm
it's only because she like ends up sharing her stories that she wants a house, that she doesn't, you know, want to just go through everything and just buy material things. So I mean,
and I feel like I'm very proud of myself, you guys, because I have not bought myself any designer for about what, a year. I buy myself stuff here and there because obviously I still need to look good, but most of the time I buy myself like affordable clothes. Like this top was probably $7 and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Or I do collaborations. But so don't get me wrong, like I buy myself stuff, but I've been saving, I've been stacking, because like he said, like I have my dream goals, right? I want my future house. So, and
I've already purchased a home, so it's kind of like I kind of know the deal when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I tell her, you know, you can go buy something for a purse for $5,000, or you know, you could remodel your kitchen or remodel a bathroom. So it's kind of like, well, she'll show me pictures that she sees on IG of the house she wants, this and that. I'm like, well, you could have if you didn't buy that.
He always does that to me. He makes me feel guilty. So
it's not guilty. She can do whatever she wants.
No, but he's right at the end of the day, because sometimes I'm like, you know what, like I made some dumb purchases, you guys, like very, very dumb purchases where I'm like, fuck, like I don't regret it, obviously, because at the time, right, that's what I wanted, but it could have gone to something that for my future. So
but it's always good to enjoy your money. We still go through money a lot doing the stuff we want, but
I feel like it's because we make good memories, so it's more worth it.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like vacation's never a bad investment. You can never, that's an experience. So I always suggest anybody that wants to and is holding out because they don't have enough money, or they just feel like they don't want to spend that last money and go on vacation. I'm telling you guys.
I feel like when it comes to us doing something or going on vacation, I'm like all for it. I don't care how much money I spend. Sorry guys, this assumption was probably so long. Like, let's skip to the next one. Another assumption is that we both never argue. Let me just skip to that one.
Well, we have little petty arguments, but they're not too crazy.
It's nothing.
It's regular. I think it's regular like relationship stuff. So it's not.
I feel like it's like the best. Like these arguments are like the best that I've gone through.
Well, her arguments, like yesterday we had a little mini argument, and it's because I rather not involve stuff that, you know, that I know that she can't fix. So instead of me going to tell her, I just keep it to myself because it's something she can't fix. And I told her it was my fault, that I said, well, I kind of keep that stuff away from you. She got so offended by that, but I thought it was kind of funny a little bit. She's like, wow, I tell you everything, even the cheese man and this and that. So,
but I was telling him, like, I want to be there for him, because like that's basically like something private from his life. But I'm like, I want to be there for you and support you, and like you vent to me whenever you want, like even though I can't control it, because there's been so many times where he can't control what the problem that I have, but I still talk to him about it. So I'm like, I want you to be able to tell me, even though I can't fix it.
But I feel for like guys, it's a little more like we don't, you know, it's not a big deal to us.
Like, I
we're
feel like he
"Alright,
just
whatever."
brushes it off
Yeah,
the
like it's not a
shoulder.
big deal to me. But now that she explained that, I'm about to let it loose on her every time I feel anything.
I should have brought you a beer, huh? I feel like there's so much chamoy on it that
I can't even drink it because all the chamoy. That
I know. I feel like, sorry guys, if you can see me slamming the beer to my face, it's because of all the chamoy, so it just makes it so like tempting to want to drink it all at once. Someone's assumption was that I thought you were hiding him and that it was just temporary. So I feel like I didn't put you out there for like 7 months.
Well, I didn't even want you to.
Well, yeah, he never like was interested in being on the camera or anything like that. Like he kind of wanted his like private and stuff. But then like once we started getting more deeper and deeper into our relationship, and that's something that I always said, like I want to keep my relationship private to myself. Like it's something that I don't want no one to get involved with, just to past experiences that I've had. So I'm like, I just want to keep this to myself. But then like once it started coming around, I'm like, dude, like my type of job, like once we started becoming way deeper
I
and
started
serious,
noticing that like it was kind of me being
like
selfish, telling her,
interfering.
hey, I don't want to just because I don't know how to do this shit. This is her shit, but if I can help her out in it, it's like it's kind of like I'm being selfish, not helping her out by doing videos with her or, you know, vlogging with her, and I just got to get used to it. But it wasn't nothing that bad that I had to get adjusted to, but it did take a good 6-7 months.
Yeah, I put him out. Well, okay, so like my mom, she did one vlog, you guys, and I see a lot of comments. I see a lot of comments where you guys do talk about this day where my mom put him on the vlog. I'll throw in a little clip right here just so you guys can remember. Or if you guys haven't seen that video, that's when my mom put me on blast with that. But I wasn't like, it wasn't really her fault. It's just something that he just ended up being there. And
well, she's like, get in my
mom.
Yeah, get in the video. I was like, well, I had just met you like a month ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell her no.
So he was in that video, and I did see
and everybody went dumb on me.
Yeah, I don't know if the comments are still up, but a lot of people were like kind of like bashing him, saying that like what the hell is he doing, and he's a clout chaser and they didn't like his vibe, and he's a fuckboy, like this, that, like so many bad comments. And so
I said, hell no, I'm never getting on that shit ever again.
Yeah, after that he was like, babe, don't ever post me on your shit ever again, like hell no. Like it's just something that you're not used to. Like just seeing so much bad stuff about you and stuff like that, and like
I'm like, man, I've never even spoke to these people. How do they know all this shit?
Yeah,
or like just, feel this shit.
It's just assumptions that people have. So.
Yeah, but shit, you gotta keep that stuff to yourself. Some of the shit y'all were saying was
that's
crazy.
How human beings are nowadays on the internet.
What, judgmental?
Yeah. And so and like me and Brie kind of know about this lifestyle already. You just gotta have thick skin and be like, fuck it, take whatever. You can't change someone else's mind. But then it took me about 7 months, you guys, to end up putting him on my channel, and that's when you guys got to know him. And I feel like now we do our own vlogs on my channel now, because it was interfering in my work that he was always with me, but then I couldn't vlog because he's around.
Yeah, and I felt bad because I don't think she ever wanted to tell me, because I had told her like, hey, I don't like none of that, so keep me off of it. But now that I thought about it, it was kind of fucked up that I told her that kind of stuff, because it's her work.
Yeah. So someone said Ramiro thought you were too good for him.
Well, what does that mean?
Answer.
What do you mean? Like
this
you're
is
too
your
good for
assumption. Yeah. So what do you think about that assumption?
I mean, I don't think anybody should ever think you're too good for him. You got to give everybody a chance. I don't think I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's too pretty, I'm not gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
Like what? Nah, I mean, I don't base it off of that. It's, as long as we get along together and chill. I mean, obviously we have to go on dates, figure it out, see how we are. But I mean, it's the personality. To be honest, it sounds corny as shit, but it really is the personality. Because I swear, there's pretty girls everywhere, but they have some of them have some fucked up ass attitudes. So.
And I feel like that's what I liked about him, because like I'm just like, it's all about the personality to me. Like I have to be interested in you, because you could be like the finest guy ever, but if I don't like your personality, you're trash to me and I will never speak to you again. But like to me, I always thought he was attractive and I loved his personality, very respectful and everything. So I'm like, yep.
And she's always been like that, funny, outgoing, everything. So it's a good time. It's like, you know, exactly what you guys see on videos is exactly what she is in person. It's not sugarcoated or nothing. So that's what it is.
Okay, so someone said that an assumption they had is he doesn't like your lifestyle.
Well, I mean, it's a regular lifestyle if you think about it. What's the only thing is you do shit on the internet. That's it. Other than that, it's a normal person. We grew up with the same issues that everybody has, so it's not like it's not hard.
I probably have more problems.
She had already kind of talked to me about all this, so it wasn't something. I was just blown away when she told me all the shit she does. So I was just kind of like, what the hell?
Someone's assumption was
he loves you more. True.
No, that's
True.
Negative. He always used to tell me that, like, I love you more. I'm like, no, you don't. Like,
it's true.
It's equal. I feel like both have to love each other equal. Someone's assumption was seems like a cheater.
No, I don't think at this age now you just you can't be playing around games like that. Like if you're over, I mean it doesn't matter what age. I think if you're an adult and you made decisions like that, you're only gonna fuck yourself over in the long run.
I feel like I'm the type of person where, like, you can never be too confident about your man. I don't care if you're like the church and you can be like the holiest man on earth. Like, I just feel like I just live that within me, where you can never be too confident about your man. I'm not saying that I think you're a cheater or anything, but and I do feel like I have like high trust in him because he's with me 24/7, and I don't have like bad signs where he's hiding.
Even if I wasn't, what the hell?
But I don't feel like I have like signs where you're hiding your phone, like red flags like that, like where you're hiding your phone or doing some sneaky shit. Like, we're just so open free with each other about everything on our phones or with our life. I just don't see like any of that. But like, you always gotta keep your guard up no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same to the guys.
And always look at the red flags, you know? And if you don't see them, then you're fine.
She has kids too, so it's kind of like you're not just hurting one person if you do something to them. It's everybody's affected, so you got to be careful with that. Especially if, like, you know, if anybody dates somebody with kids, it's not just
he tried to tell me one time when we had a, like, this one was a kind of like a more serious argument, and he's like, if we ever break up, I'm taking Josiah and Jaden.
Well, shit, they're my homies. They just be chilling all day.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Someone's assumption was that he's too paisa for me. So I do want to clarify that, because every time I try to listen to banda or I'm doing like some paisa shit, I always say paisa. I don't know why people get mad about that, because I'm paisa myself. But anytime I try to do that, they're like, oh, you're helping on a bandwagon just because of him. Like, I've always, like, I'm Mexican. I grew up like this, listening to banda. My mom's always just gone to Mexican clubs and listened to corridos and banda and everything. So I grew up with this lifestyle already. And when we met, that's the first thing we talked about. I told him that I always kind of wanted, like, I was always looking for someone that was into the banda scene, and
to both scenes and not just one. Like, scenes. Everybody thinks I'm like the most fucking Mexican person on earth. I'm just
you kind of are.
I'm just regular. Okay,
Mexican. So his music choice always is like he prefers Mexican versus English. So I like that though. Like, I love listening to Mexican music.
I listen to rap. I listen to but preference, obviously I'm gonna choose Mexican music. Yeah.
But I like that though. I feel like that's why we click, because we're both into both. And I just feel like he probably is more into, like, you know, because he always used to go to Mexico a lot, to Jalisco. So he probably is more into that versus me. I hardly go to Mexico. I've only gone once with him.
Well, my parents don't speak nothing but Spanish. Well, now they speak English, but when we were younger, they didn't speak
And nothing. Then, like, also he's first generation and I'm second generation, because my parents were both born in the United States and his parents were born in Mexico. So I feel like that's why you guys probably think that too. But, like, I speak Spanish and everything, and I love my Mexican side. Like, I will always go for that. So someone's assumption was that we started off as fuck buddies. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. That's what he said.
Well,
I feel like it wasn't like fuck buddies because I feel like we didn't like, I didn't see him as like a booty call or anything like that. Like
yeah, I wasn't hitting her up at 2 a.m. saying, "Hey, come through."
Yeah, like we actually like
the more times I wanted to hang. Well, since when I met her, I just wanted to hang out with her as much as possible. Like,
and more during the day. Like, and he'd take me out on dates. Like we wouldn't just go to my house and smash anything like that. Like we'd go out in public to anywhere to eat. Like our spot was in Roseville and it's called Zocalo. We went there like 5 times in 1 week.
Yeah, no, and then Culichi Town. Remember,
and then
like,
Culichi Town
5 times in 1 week.
Yeah, so that's literally, we just kept going on dates and dates and dates and dates. So we never, like, it was more of a serious thing. Like, we just wanted to get to know each other.
I'd literally get off of work and then she already knew I was getting off at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and she'd already be ready to go. So I'd run to the house, get ready, and go on a date. But
someone said most arguments are my fault. No.
She's stubborn. She can't admit to that.
You're hard-headed.
That's against the.
He's stubborn and hard-headed, so.
No, I feel like it's. I mean, it just depends what it is.
It just depends on the situation. Sometimes I do end up telling him by the end of the day, "Sorry, I got snappy with you." Like.
Yeah, at least she always realizes that there's people that don't. They'll never.
I always apologize when I feel like I was just being frustrated. When I was if I feel like I was frustrated or irritated or I just came off rude or anything, I always end up apologizing.
Or even if she doesn't apologize, she'll come and like sit next to me and go like this, or like grab me and say you hate me now or something. We just get over it. But it's.
You're very controlling when it comes to him. No.
No.
Do you think I'm controlling?
No. Do you think I'm controlling?
No.
No.
I feel like we're just regular.
I mean, everything is 50-50 with her. I don't say, well, I'm the man, so I gotta, you have to listen to me. I don't like doing that to anybody. And so it's always fair.
So someone said that I wear the pants in the relationship. That's wrong. I feel like what he said, like, I feel like we're both 50-50 in the relationship.
Once you start having somebody, like, if you feel like somebody has power over you like that, then
yeah, it's bad.
It's not working. So it's always good. I don't go just going crazy on her that she has to listen to me, or we all come to agreement when anything happens. So it's not.
And I feel like I feel like we're both very mutual people and we like understand each other. So I feel like I just want both of us. I want it to be a clear understanding between both. Like, I don't feel like he's more overpowering than me, and that whatever he says goes, or whatever I say he has to do. Like, no.
Yeah, and if we have an issue with something, we address it. It's not like, yeah, I'm totally fine with it, and then she has a problem with it. She's not gonna say that. She's gonna tell me how it is.
I just feel like we just both make each other happy, and like that's all that matters. So, someone's assumption is that he seems like such a know-it-all.
Damn it!
It's funny because I always tell him that.
She tells me that shit all the time, but she asks me a million questions, and it's not my fault. I know the questions.
I do. I because he's like.
No, and some of the
when it comes to like facts, I don't know shit really. So I'm always like, babe.
Well, it's just common sense stuff. So like when they look at me like
no, it's not.
No, you guys look at me like I'm Albert Einstein.
He be saying some shit, and then we all be like, what are you talking about?
Babe, you guys look at me like I swear I feel like I'm Albert Einstein here.
Yeah, I'm like, no. So I don't know, babe. That one might be true.
No, I don't know it all. That's disclaimer.
My assumption was that you did not like him at first, and you reverted him before. No. I feel like I've always had like a crush on him, like from the beginning, and that's why I always like kept it going. So I feel like once I moved over here, it was a little weird because he didn't live here with me and we wouldn't see each other how we always were. So not that we fell off, we always still like talked to each other 24/7 and everything. It was just like more difficult. Like it was just like harder because we couldn't see each other.
What I didn't feel right being over there as well and not having her around. It's like you miss your best friend, so what do you do? Yeah. I would literally leave and then cop a flight like 2 days later to come back. I'd go for like 2 days and then come back. I know the beginning of when she first moved here, I probably had like 23 flights that I bought. 46 total flights and back and forth.
Yeah, it was crazy. Someone said
y'all not having enough date nights. I don't think anybody's having enough date nights. We're on quarantine.
Quarantine.
We try to do our little stuff here while we're here.
Yeah, there's like open seating like outside.
He only likes you because of your body. That's crazy.
So is it?
No, I
what
mean,
do you like then?
You were pretty before. I've seen everything before. You showed me everything. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Someone said Britt just likes to argue for the Miro's extra attention. Oh God,
that's true.
That is no. You got
that's
me
hella
so.
True.
You guys, like the most I could avoid fights, the better.
Well, we don't really have them like that, so it's not.
No, I know we don't, but like, who would want to argue? Well,
want...
sometimes I do try to like pick on him on purpose, but like on some funny shit. Like I try to like text some crazy shit, but to be funny, not like, you know.
She just be talking shit.
I said that I'm the wild one and he's the calm one.
Well, I mean, I think
kinda.
It goes 50-50.
Well, depends. I feel like he's probably more wiser when it comes to decision making, and I'm more like, fuck yeah.
No, that's the only thing that I always tell her about. Is I never try to run her life, but when I know shit's not gonna work out right, I try to tell her ahead of time, and she tells me I'm lecturing her.
Yeah,
and then the next day she's dying because she's hungover or something happened and already knew the outcome, but she just says, "Well, I don't know if it was because of that." So
someone's assumption is that I don't care that my boyfriend isn't YouTube famous. Yeah, I always said that I don't want to be with like anybody like that's like an influencer or like a guy influencer or someone that already has a YouTube, like nothing like that. Just like everything is just for clout. So I wanted something more real and genuine. No Instagram, like nothing like that, and like very private and stuff like that. So I feel like that's like what I liked about him. But he was nothing that was like that. I think that's about it, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up now, guys, because yeah, that's enough questions for now. Or not questions, but assumptions. So let me know what else you guys would like to see so we can do it on the next video. I do want to try to vlog more, but it's just that we're just at home right now and there's really not much we can do or
go or anything.
Yeah,
we had a lot of things that we canceled because of COVID. I'm guessing everybody did, but we just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, if you guys sorry.
Chill.
And by the way, guys, if you guys don't know, we hit our 1 year anniversary July 22nd. So we've been together officially now for 1 year.
That's a long time. That went by fast.
Okay, you were just gonna say this a long time.
No, I said it's been a long time, but I'm saying it went by fast.
Yeah, it did go by really fast.
And the boys keep us busy.
Hell yeah.
That one will never stop.
The boys keep us extremely busy. But alright, guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know I always do a $100 giveaway on my YouTube video, so make sure you guys comment down below and you leave your Cash App. You have to be subscribed to my channel. You must like this video and make sure you guys turn on the bell button. Thank you guys so much for watching.